just moments away.
Yeah.
Welcome to Action News Jax this morning on this Tuesday. I'm Dawn Lopez.
And I'm Philomoto. Let's get right to it. We have weather and traffic for you every 10 minutes. We start with Action News Jax First Alert meteorologist Garrett Biedenbaugh. Garrett, Tropical Depression 3, we see they're just kind of moving north off our coast.
Yeah, and much of the activity associated with it, heavy rain bands, is well offshore from the east coast of Florida. So something we're tracking for you. Of course, always tracking the tropics here in the Action News Jax First Alert Weather Center. Here's the latest stats as of 5 a.m. from the National Hurricane Center. 35-mile-per-hour maximum sustained winds. That's up 5 from last night when you joined Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish. But moving to the north at 12 miles per hour. Still kind of disorganized.
Every day to not pay claims. They don't want you to get a lawyer, but they have lawyers. So what should you do? Hire someone who's really on your side right now.
For more of these rules, go to rubensteinlaw.com.
Look, it's been a really long day for everybody, so how about this? You pick your drink and the size, and we just call it $1. Cool? Cool. Arby's, we have the meat.
Live, CBS47 Action News Jax at noon begins with breaking news.
And we are following 2 breaking stories at noon. First, a live look at the Southside neighborhood where police say someone was shot multiple times.
Plus, right now, there is a multi-county search for this wanted sexual predator. This is a picture of Kurt Eric Helmich. I'm John Bachman.
I'm Tanika Hughes. Clay County deputies sent out an alert this morning. Action News Jax Paige Kelton joins us from the newsroom with more on the alert. And Paige, deputies say this guy could be anywhere.
And the reason they want you to know that is because he's a registered sexual predator. What does that mean? That means there was violence when he committed his crimes. The Clay County Sheriff's Office says he was last known to live in the Keystone Heights area, but his probation and parole are here in Jacksonville. Let's show you that picture again. This is Helmich. He's 48 years old, 5'7", around 130 pounds. I looked at his record. Kurt Helmich served time for child pornography, sexual battery, coercion of a child, and molestation on a victim 12 to 15 years old. That's the one he's out on probation for, or he's out on. That's the one that's associated with this alert. Deputies sent us this statement saying, in part, our agency is asking for the community's help in locating Kurt Eric Helmich, a registered sexual predator who is absconded from felony probation for crimes against children. He could be anywhere. If you've seen this man, talk to him. If you know where he is, you're asked to call JSO or the Clay County deputies. Just dial 911. In the newsroom, Paige Kelton, CBS 47 Action News Jax.
All right, let's get you over to Jamarlo Phillips now on Jacksonville's South Side, where we're following even more breaking news. Jamarlo, you can still see police searching for evidence right behind you there.
That's exactly right here. I'm standing right in front of Beechwood Apartments, and if you take a look behind me, you can see that police tape is still up. Several JSO cruisers are still on scene, and if you take a look behind me here, you can see that those officers are still looking around, collecting evidence, trying to piece together exactly what happened. Now, let me tell you what exactly we know right now. We know that a person was taken to the hospital with multiple gunshot wounds. We're learning he was shot. The person was shot in his leg and groin area. We're still working to learn the age of the victim, as well as if the shooter has been captured or is still on the run. Now, this, again, like I said, here is a very still active investigation. We have about 4 officers from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office here still on scene trying to piece together the details of what happened. And as soon as we get more information about this shooting, we will continue to bring you those updates right here on Action News Jax. We're now reporting live here in Duval County. Jamarlo Phillips, CBS 47 Action News Jax.
The First Alert Weather Team is tracking the tropics for you. Just in the last hour, the final advisory was issued for Tropical Depression 3. And this is a live look at First Alert Doppler HD, where you can see the remnants of that depression.
For more, let's get you over to First Alert meteorologist Garrett Biedenbaugh. Garrett.
And you can see right now we are tracking the tropics here at the First Alert Weather Center. This is what it looks like here on the infrared satellite imagery. Now, it still has a good number of showers and thunderstorms on the east side of this system, but not enough to classify it as a tropical entity. The hurricane hunters were actually flying around in this today. We brought you this information all morning on CBS 47 Action News Jax this morning, and Fox 30. You can see there now they're headed home because they couldn't find a closed surface low, which is one of the kind of things you need for it to be a tropical system. So right now on First Alert Doppler HD, we're still seeing some some of those rain bands well offshore east of the Cape. Also some showers closer to the coastline, but that's well to the east and moving that way. Meanwhile, we see some summertime showers and even a few lightning bolts will be developing in the next, say, 20 to 30 minutes, I would say, with these showers near Middleburg by 12:33 p.m. So as we take you through the hour-by-hour forecast, the remnants of 3 still stay well to the east of us. We will be watching a cold front headed our way that's going to bring more heavy downpours. So the bottom line is no significant local impacts from those showers and storms from that tropical entity, but rain bands will stay offshore and no real uptick in surf here locally. I'm timing out those thunderstorms as we head through today and tomorrow. Coming up in your First Alert 7-day forecast.
Right, Garrett, and the First Alert weather team works around the clock to make sure that you're up to date with everything that's happening in the tropics. You can find the latest track for storms, ways to prepare yourself for the hurricane season, and the Burrish blog on our website is updated regularly. Click on the Hurricane Center under the Weather tab. Your electric and water bill won't be going up. In the last 30 minutes, JEA voted to move forward with exploring community or private ownership instead of layoffs or rate hike. JEA says families are changing the way they use water and electricity, and it needs to adapt. The plan voted on would change JEA to a model more competitive against private sectors. A focus would be on identifying innovative investments and protecting employees.
Right now, men who blindfolded and pistol whipped a local dad outside of his home are on the run. Surveillance video caught one of the suspects on camera outside of a West Side cash machine. Now, the father told police the suspects held the gun to his wife and threatened to hurt his family if he didn't give them money. So here's another look at one of the 2 gunmen from that cash machine surveillance video. Again, the father told police that just when he pulled in his driveway, another car pulled up behind him, and that's when they attacked him. They took him to that ATM before bringing him back home. Again, didn't stop there. The father says once they got back home, all 3 of them went inside where they threatened his family. Police didn't give an exact address for his house because of privacy. If you saw something, though, police are urging you to call Crime Stoppers.
Right now, a teen who escaped a juvenile detention facility is on the run. This is the 3rd day now. Action News Jax told you when Taja Bing escaped. JSO says that he left with 3 other teens, but they have all been found. The Department of Juvenile Justice has suspended admissions at that facility and is doing what's called an escape review. The facility says it is cooperating with police. A man is dead. A woman in the hospital after police say a gunman ambushed them. Investigators spent the night here at this scene talking to witnesses in the Woodstock area. JSO says that it's looking for the gunman who ran off after shooting up their car. Now, this is the 10th reported shooting this week. 10. And this map outlines where each one of them happened in Jacksonville. 6 people died during this span, and again, we just had that death last night. In February, we told you the city hired Cure Violence to cut down on violence. The organization treats violence as a health crisis, and they send peacekeepers into the community to make a difference. Dr. Marie Crandall from UF Health takes part in the crisis interventions, but she admits that nothing truly prepares them for some of what they see.
You know, every time we see an 18-month-old shot accidentally because a bullet goes through a window, that it never leaves you, but it does, as I say, inspire you to keep working.
Cure Violence says it has spent $177,000 of its more than $750,000 taxpayer-funded budget so far on staff, operations, and community resources.
St. Johns County deputies need your help finding an unhappy customer. Take a look at this surveillance video from a Circle K gas station. They say the man in the black long-sleeve shirt did not have his ID and was not allowed to buy beer. As he walked out, he kicked a wet floor sign that then cracked the glass door. If you recognize him, please call St. Johns County deputies. Action News Jax is working to learn why a truck flipped on I-10 during the morning commute. This is a brand new picture from a listener to our radio partners, News 104.5 WOKV. You can see a truck there on its side next to that semi-truck. Happened at 7:30 this morning and at one point blocked all eastbound lanes of I-10. What a mess. No word yet if anybody was hurt.
Nassau County deputies need your help to find this man. Let's take a look. Now, he's accused of stealing cameras, a 17-foot ladder, and some gaming equipment in Hilliard. Deputies sent us surveillance pictures of the man. If you recognize him, call the sheriff's office. The Duval County School Board has called an emergency meeting today. They're considering hiring an attorney to represent them in the half-cent sales tax push. Right now, that vote on hold as to whether or not it should be on the November ballot. The city council president has suggested a workshop with DCPS so they can talk about the plans. But we could see the board call for legal action instead. That emergency meeting is scheduled for 4 p.m.
Attorneys for the Florida mail bomber Cesar Sayoc are asking for leniency. We told you in March when Sayoc pleaded guilty for mailing 16 bombs to journalists and prominent Democratic politicians. His lawyers have filed a request asking the judge to sentence him to the minimum under the guidelines, which would be 10 years and a month. But prosecutors are pushing for a life sentence. Sayoc's sentencing is scheduled for September. A Clay County Boy Scout pack says thieves stole thousands of dollars worth of camping gear. The scouts for Troop 506 in Clay County were about to go on a weekend camping trip. Their scoutmaster says the trailer was parked in the back of a church parking lot in Middleburg and locked, but someone got inside, stealing about $7,000 worth of that gear.
You're just stealing from kids that worked the hardest to earn this camping gear to do fun things as a kid.
Yeah, the Scoutmaster says that they're now looking into adding security cameras. Action News Jax told you earlier this month when a different Boy Scout troop got $5,000 to replace stolen equipment. The trailer was stolen from a parking lot at the Oak Hill Church with thousands of dollars of equipment inside. At last check, that stolen trailer has not been found.
The former Florida deputy charged in connection to the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting has entered a not guilty plea. Scott Peterson's attorney entered that plea on Monday. Now, he also filed a motion to get all the charges dropped. Peterson received widespread criticism following the shooting after surveillance video showed him running away from the building. 17 students and staff members were killed.
Today, local law enforcement groups are meeting with local teens. The idea is to create a safe place for young people to talk and open up with police. That's from 4 to 6 tonight at the Johnson Family YMCA on Cleveland Road. Duval County Public Schools Food Service and Nutrition Program is looking for some new employees. Chartwell's K-12 is hosting 3 job fairs this week, including one happening right now until 1 o'clock. They are looking for people interested in a manager position and cashiers.
Students in Glenn County can get free health screenings tomorrow. It's from 8 a.m. to 4:30 at the Health Department on 4th Street in Brunswick. They'll check your vision, hearing, dental, and do nutrition screenings. There will be no appointments, so it's on a first-come, first-served basis. Action News Jax wants to help make sure that local students have everything they need. So we're going to be collecting school supplies for students at the St. John's Town Center in just 7 days. We're going to be set up at our usual spot, that roundabout right in front of Maggiano's on July 30th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we will accept everything from backpacks to pencils.
And from the Action News Jax First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Garrett Biedenball, tracking the tropics, what's left of Tropical Depression number 3, and some local afternoon heavy thunderstorms when a cold front arrives. That's coming up in the Action News Jax First Alert 7-day forecast.
A special day of fun and games for dozens of Jacksonville children. Coming up, the Jaguars player they got to meet and what they're taking home that could help local families.
And Action News Jax continues to follow breaking news on Jacksonville's Southside, where we're told somebody has been shot. This is new video from the neighborhood near Beechwood Boulevard and Sale Avenue. Police did tell us the victim has been shot multiple times and now is in the hospital. We're still working to learn information about a shooter. Once we get that information, we'll alert you right here on air, online, and on our app.
What to watch, brought to you by Ashley Home Store.
Is your home ready for a hurricane? We've uncovered a weakness in many Jacksonville homes, leaving local families vulnerable.
It's definitely not a help. Does not help at all.
Action News Jax Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish with exclusive access to show you what your home can take when a hurricane hits.
When that gets destroyed, your life is destroyed.
What your home could be missing to be hurricane ready. Thursday at 5 on CBS47 Action News Jax. To some, this is just a piece of thread. But to Jags fans, it's the beginning of a new era, a new attitude, new faces, and new chances to earn their spot as a Jaguar. Action Sports Jax, 1st and 10, training camp. Who makes the team? Thursday at 11:20 on CBS47, presented by Bozard Ford Lincoln.
When you hire Barnes & Cohen, you expect answers and you expect results. Call 346-HELP and find out what Barnes & Cohen can do for you.
Are the effects of diabetes, hypertension, prostate cancer, or high cholesterol ruining your sex life? Men's Choice Medical Center can help you get your sex life back in just one visit. Not all pills work, and you could experience side effects. No matter your age or medical history, we can help. Call the number on your screen right now and find out how you can overcome ED and get your sex life back on the first visit. Don't wait. Make your appointment today and regain the sex life you deserve. Call now, 290-4211.
Publix is a proud partner of Action News Jax Family Focus.
We need your help. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people fighting cancer in our community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step on the road to recovery. Join the fight against cancer and be a volunteer driver. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org/drive.
Cameras all over the Jacksonville area to bring you live video like this. The Action News Jax First Alert Skycam Network. Every day on CBS47 and Fox 30. Presented by Morgan & Morgan. The First Alert 7-day forecast. On air, online, and on the go. Brought to you by ViStar. We've lowered or eliminated over half our fees. If you believe that saving money is better, join ViStar.
Students go back to school in less than a month. I'm sorry, many of them just now getting up, I'm sure. Today, a group of them got a special opportunity to have fun with the Jaguars.
And for some, that included bowling alongside Jaguar Miles Jack. Action News Jax Brittany Donovan joins us live. And Brittany, today's event was more than just about having fun with the kids.
And Tanika and John, let me tell you what, they've been having a lot of fun out here, but right now they're taking a break because it's lunchtime. They're having some pizza and wings, and I see some of them have moved on to the cookies, but if you take a look back there, you can see Miles Jack hanging out with them. He's been here all morning just hanging out with these kids, but he and the others who organized this event tell me it's more than just fun for them. They have a message that they wanted to send to these children. Now, we do have some video to show you from earlier. The children started their morning bowling. It's kids from Jack's Pal and the Boys and Girls Club of Northeast Florida. They played side by side with their mentors until Miles Jack showed up, and then he bowled a few frames with them himself. He said today was all about giving kids a chance to hang out and have fun before school starts, but he also wanted to share a message with them. He talked about how important it is for these kids to be told they can succeed and be whatever they want to be.
We need more lawyers, we need more doctors, we need more positive influences, and especially, obviously, these are minority children, so to be able to be heard and be told that, I feel like that's powerful, and to give them a chance to feel like they can actually go to school to become something.
I may be late to the party on this, but today I found out Miles Jack makes handmade candles. So all of the children here today will be taking one of those home, but they'll also be getting a backpack full of school supplies, something that can be a huge help for some families here in Jacksonville. But tonight at 5, we're going to introduce you to a very special kid here who tells me he had a message he wanted to share with Miles Jack. Reporting live, Brittany Donovan, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
Yeah, just getting word that his favorite candle is Ocean Breeze. Love that. All right, a live look downtown at the Jacksonville baseball ground. The Jumbo Shrimp will continue a 5-game series tonight. They'll play Game 2 against the Biloxi Shuckers. The Shrimp are hoping to make a comeback after the team lost 3-2 last night. First pitch scheduled for 7:05. All right, today on ESPN 690 with Brent Martineau and former Jags player Austin Lane take a close look at the Jags offense. They go around the NFL as other teams open camp, and Austin will have the daily Stay in Your Lane segment. Tune into the fastest growing sports radio station in Jacksonville, Action Sports Jax, ESPN 690. Weekdays from 3 to 6. You can stream it on ESPN690.com.
Now,
certified, Jacksonville's most accurate weather forecast. Action News Jax First Alert Weather.
First Alert meteorologist Garrett Edenwald. Well, the good news is we don't have a tropical system anymore out in the Atlantic, and the impacts are still the same, though. None here for northeast Florida and southeast Georgia. East side weighted system here. Some gales of 30 to 40 miles per hour well offshore from Florida. It's moving to the north at 17 miles per hour. The Hurricane Center has issued their final advisory for what is left of 3 here. The remnants of tropical depression number 3. You can see here there's a buoy at 20+ mile per hour winds well off the Florida coast. So we don't have a track anymore, but it will be moving off to the north and east away from us. So that's some good news, of course. Here we'll keep tracking the tropics for you, though. Here in the Action News Jax First Alert Weather Center, you can see this is an area we're watching for the next couple of days. Potential for some low-end development here with an area of low pressure as a cold front dives to the south. We have to watch the tail ends of cold fronts this time of year, so something we'll be monitoring for you. Of course, talking the tropics with Mike at actionnewsjax.com. Now, First Alert Doppler HD here locally, already tracking some heavy downpours developing with the daytime heating, and we also have the sea breeze beginning to advance inland. That green line right there represents the sea breeze advancing off to the west, so that'll be a focal point to initiate some more showers and storms, but it won't get going too far inland today thanks to our offshore wind. Another shower popping up just to the north and east of Middleburg, but Middleburg another round of rain at 12:31 p.m. with the storm track here. Also crossing in along and east of Highway 301. We'll be watching these heavier downpours. No lightning involved yet. Middleburg another round at 12:35. Lake Asbury area by 12:40, and even Green Cove Springs will get involved with some showers here early this afternoon. Here's a live look at the Action News Jax First Alert Skycam network from Riverside, seeing those puffy cumulus clouds beginning to darken, so we'll have some rain, some more showers developing through Duval County here in just a bit. We're at 90 degrees though right now here at JIA. 87 at St. Augustine, mid-80s in Lake City. Hour by hour, we'll continue to see those showers and thunderstorms develop, and especially in southeast Georgia as we head through this evening. That's ahead of a cold front that'll be approaching through the hours on Wednesday. So a little bit more favorable environment for a stronger thunderstorm up in southeast Georgia for today. Chief Meteorologist Mike Bursch will be here tracking that for you as we go through this evening. But we also will be developing some showers and heavy downpours for Wednesday. So the heavy rain will be a big story for Wednesday. Cloud cover and rain will knock our temperatures down into the mid to upper 80s on your 7-day forecast. With your weekend always in view, mid to upper 80s continue into Friday. That front stalls out along the I-10 corridor for Thursday, so we'll see more showers and storms too then. And then some afternoon storms on your weekend, highs either side of 90 degrees. You can always get this forecast any time of the day right there at actionnewsjax.com.
A nearly 40-year-old mistake is finally being pulled from the seafloor. Coming up all new at noon, the reason dozens of tires were dumped off the Florida coast in the first place.
Change your life today at St. John's Vein Center. Dr. St. George has dedicated his life to vascular medicine and has performed over 40,000 procedures using the latest technology. For a limited time, we're offering free screenings. St. John's Vein Center.
You could fill a jumbo jet 4 times over with the number of people killed by medical mistakes. Not every year, every week. Failing to run tests, prescribing the wrong drugs or dosage, lab mix-ups. I know it can feel unnatural to file a suit against your doctor, but when their mistakes take so much away from you, you have to hire a law firm who knows how to get to the truth of what happened. Farah & Farah, protecting you and your family.
Gallon of gas, $2.59. Oil change, $19.99. This used vehicle, $149 per month. This certified pre-owned vehicle, $199 per month.
Having an easy and enjoyable car buying experience with someone you trust, that's our wow advantage. It's simple. We give you what others won't. Come see what our family at Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet continues to grow every day. We're here to wow you.
Life can be complicated, but my bread shouldn't be. This is my artificial preservative. This is my unknown ingredient. And this is my added nonsense. Arnold Oat Nut. Free from artificial preservatives, colors, and flavors. With no added nonsense, just simple ingredients. It's one delicious way I can make smart, wholesome choices I am more than happy to live with. Arnold Oat Nut. This is my bread.
For over 10 years, St. John's Vein Center has set the standard for high-quality vein care in Jacksonville. Did you know that your insurance could cover your procedure? Find out today. Give us a call. St. John's Vein Center. Why live in pain?
At Harrell & Harrell, we're proud to sponsor closed captioning. And if you've been injured, just one call to us and we'll be there. We can take over so you can focus on getting better. So when you need help after an accident, call Harrell & Harrell, 251-1111. Don't settle for less than you deserve.
Divers along Florida's Gulf Coast say they're cleaning up a mistake made by people nearly 4 decades ago.
Yeah, they're picking up dozens of old tires that people once thought would turn into artificial reefs, but instead are becoming toxic. Most of these tires have been sitting at the seafloor since the 1970s. 15-year-old Nolan McIntyre is spending part of his summer hauling the tires to where they truly belong.
You have like the natural reef, and then you just have this trash sitting right next to it where it does not belong. It's kind of sad, but at the same time it's good that we're picking all of it up.
Divers are also removing old lines and crab traps. Hernando County leaders hope to have the removal project completed within a year.
More and more people are owning up to being helicopter parents. A quarter of parents with teenagers say they're hovering over their kids and being overly involved in their decisions. Most of the parents say it just gets easier to get things done when they just do it themselves. And about half of them think that their kids lack the maturity it takes to be trusted with more responsibility.
The Action News Jax First Alert Skycam Network is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan.
I'm Phil Amato.
And I'm Dawn Lopez. Please join Action News Jax for our back-to-school supply drive July 30th from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m.
We'll be collecting new school supplies for local students at this roundabout at the St. John's Town Center.
Backpacks, notebooks, paper, pens, you name it, we're collecting.
Action News Jax Family Focus, improving our community together.
Also, don't forget to check out Movies Under the Stars at the St. John's Town Center on August 24th.
When things get ugly, call the We Buy Ugly Houses people. We can give you a cash offer, not some phony online offer without even seeing your house. Call 800-44-BUYER today.
Before you hire a personal injury lawyer, just ask them this. How many trials have they had in their lifetime? Our firm had more than 10 trials last month, and we could run this ad on TV forever, and that would still be true for every month. Here's the thing. Because the other side knows we'll take the fight all the way, we're able to settle hundreds of personal injury cases for fair compensation every single month. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been proud to serve St. Augustine. Your decades of patronage is allowing us to expand and serve you even better.
We're adding 100 new jobs, employing more of our friends and neighbors.
Our expanded facility will have over 90 service bays, an on-site daycare for the children of our employees, and a Ford's Garage restaurant that's open for the public for all to enjoy.
We are Bozard Ford Lincoln.
We're driven to inspire.
Hi, I'm Patrick Sullivan with Barnes & Cohen. Have you ever read your car insurance policy? Did you know that some car insurance companies will deny you the coverage that you paid for unless you comply with the terms of your policy? In Florida, that means getting medical treatment within 14 days. In Georgia, that could mean giving written notice of an injury within 30 days. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, don't delay. Call Barnes & Cohen, 346-HELP.
Pass the pudding, please.
When things get ugly, call the We Buy Ugly Houses people. We can give you an all-cash offer and can close quickly. Call 800-44-BUYER today and be done with it.
Debilitating migraines hit people without warning, making it impossible to get through the day. Coming up new at 5:30, how a new drug is helping headache sufferers find some relief.
All right, Garrett, it's hot, but not as hot. Yeah, not as hot, and we're going to be only in the 80s tomorrow thanks to cloud cover, but we also will be watching some heavy downpours already developing on First Alert Doppler HD. No more Tropical Depression 3.
All right, thanks for joining us. We will see you at 5. YNR is next.
My brother Chuck and I grew up in a close-knit family. We knew that whatever happened to any of us affected all of us. We understand that family bond as well as anyone else. That's why we're so passionate in our fight for justice.
If you or a loved one has been hurt, your problems become our problems. Farah & Farah, protecting you and your family since 1979.
Can you fly, Snyder-Man?
I wish.
Do you have super strength?
Above average for my age.
X-ray vision?
Nah.
Then what makes you a superhero?
Our AC is out.
Duty calls, kids.
Snyderman saves the day with affordable preventative care plans that keep systems operating at peak efficiency all year long. Get your preferred customer plan at snyderac.com today.